Our mindset and beliefs are the foundation for how we approach everything in life. Now, our limiting beliefs, or those negative stories that we tell ourselves, are major contributors to stress, exhaustion, and burnout. Ultimately, they're going to stop us moving forward. Now, often these stories are based on fear, and two very common fears that so many of us face are I'm not enough and I won't be loved. Here's an example of both of these in action. I'm not enough. Now, this young man's called Ty. Now, Ty's due for a work meeting, but he just doesn't want to go. As always, Ty feels a really healthy dose of what we've come to call imposter syndrome. He's wondering why he's even been asked to this meeting and what he can contribute. Now, Ty never quite feels like he's enough. Old enough, experienced enough, smart enough. Ty's list of hang-ups, wow, it's really long. Now, historically, he's had two very different reactions when he's called on to speak in meetings. The first reaction is that he blushes, he stumbles on his words, and he rambles on a little bit too long. And this means that he's often seen as inarticulate. The second reaction is that sometimes he overcompensates with false bravado, and this has earned him a reputation for arrogance. Now, Ty is anything but inarticulate or arrogant, but his feelings around not being enough are really holding him back at work from building the reputation and the career that he deserves. I won't be loved. Now, this little girl is called Alice, and she grew up with a very stoic parent. This is basically a parent who struggles to show their love and emotion. Now, Alice desperately craved the love of this parent and did the only thing that she knew how to and what she could control. She excelled at school. She drove herself to get outstanding grades, and she was flawless in her execution. Now, Alice hoped that getting straight A's on her report card would bring out the love of this parent, and in particular would get her those words of affirmation that she craved. But unfortunately, it never did, because this wasn't how that parent in particular showed their love. Now, all of Alice's striving at school resulted in her becoming an adult who chased perfection, who was a bit of a workaholic, and struggled to find love of her own. Now, this became a cycle of never quite feeling the love that she so craved unless she earned it. Now, burnout resulted from this exhausting cycle, and Alice came to realise that her beliefs around love were exhausting her and leading to great unhappiness. This prompted her to do something about it. Now, both of these are true stories, and they demonstrate how our beliefs can colour not only how we see the world, but also how the world sees us. Now, you might even recognise parts of these stories, as so many of us have our own version of I'm not enough, or I won't be loved, or some other disempowering mindset. So remember, our mindset and beliefs, these are our foundation for how we approach everything in life. And the secret to avoiding stress, exhaustion, and ultimately burnout is identifying our limiting beliefs early, putting in place a mindset that empowers rather than limits your future goals and aspirations. Now, if you've had enough of your limiting beliefs and want a better, more sustainable mindset, then please look me up at www.sarahvisor.com. And don't forget to subscribe.